Many women today say they want a godly man, but I don't think most actually want one. And I don't mean that disrespectfully, I mean that realistically. Because a true godly man is not what modern culture has trained people to want. Because a godly man doesn't worship women, he only worships God. And that changes everything because whether people realize it or not, many women today want a man whose entire life revolves around them. They want a man whose purpose is to serve and do whatever they say at all times. But a godly man doesn't operate that way. And it's because he believes in structure, order, accountability, standards. That's where the tension begins because many people say they want a loyal man, a disciplined man, a provider, a protector. But those men come with boundaries, direction, accountability. And accountability means sometimes you don't get your way. And that's something that modern culture rarely talks about because culture teaches do whatever makes you happy. No one should tell you what to do. You answer to no one. But a godly relationship doesn't operate that way because a godly relationship has order. A godly man is called to lead, protect, be disciplined, be accountable to God. And that leadership also means listening. Because if he's responsible for leading, that means you have to trust his direction. So if he says, I don't think that's a good environment, or I don't want you around those people, that requires trust, honor, and respect, even when you don't fully agree. And many people today don't want to listen to anyone but themselves. And another part people don't talk about is that you don't control a godly man either, because he doesn't belong to you. He belongs to God. Many relationships today, they're built on control, not trust. Where you need to know where he's going. You need to know who he's with at all times, what he's doing, when he's coming back, checking his location constantly, questioning him all the time, almost like he's a child. And in a godly relationship, that's out of order because he's not your child. He's not your property. He's not someone for you to control. Communication is very important, but control is something completely different. Thing is, many people say they want a leader, but they still want control. They want him to lead as long as it's in the direction that they want. That isn't leadership, it's control. And the godly man isn't trying to be controlled, nor is he trying to control you either. He's strictly trying to build something under God. And the truth is, in my opinion at least, many really don't want a godly man. They just want the benefits of one. They want the protection, they want the provision, the stability, the leadership, but without the structure, accountability, respect, and trust. And that's why I say many people want one until they actually meet one. Because a godly man doesn't exist to worship you. He exists to worship God and lead his family and build something that lasts.